Namaste everyone. How are you all? I hope you all are enjoying your online classes, right? Children, you all know that we are doing chapter number 1, place value. And do you know, today's topic is the last topic of the chapter. So, without any delay, let's start. Children, in today's class, we will cover Roman numbers. Children, do you know what are Roman numbers? Okay, I'll tell you. Roman numbers are a numeral system that originated in ancient Rome and was used in the late Middle Ages. Okay, children? Numbers in this system are represented by combination of letters from the alphabets. Okay. Now, do you want to know where Roman numbers are used? Come on, let's see. Children, Roman numerals today are used most frequently seen as list numbers, timepieces, and historic Roman coins, art and antiques in museums and antique shops. You can also see various images showing Roman numbers on the slide. Let's go to Rome and learn their style of writing numbers. Children, Romans use letters of English alphabet to represent the numbers. Let's see. So symbols for Roman numerals are, for 1, they use the letter I, that is capital I. Okay. Then 5, for number 5, they use capital V. Then comes number 10, and for 10, they use X. Remember, all the letters used here are capital letters. Okay. Then comes 50. For 50, they use letter L, capital L. After that comes 100. For 100, they use capital C. Then for 500, letter D was used. And then comes 1000. So for 1000, letter M was used. Okay, children. So you can see here that Romans used only 7 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 letters to write the numbers. And from number 1 to 10 they have only 3 letters, and 1, 5, 10 are represented by these letters. So let's learn how to write Roman numbers. Rules of writing Roman numerals. 3 rules for writing Roman numbers are rule of repetition, rule of addition, and rule of subtraction. Children, you know that we have Indian place value system to write numbers. The digits are written below the places and the number is formed. But Romans do not have any such system. So they use these 3 rules to form the numbers. Now let's see how these rules are used. Rule of repetition. Under this, the first rule is the symbols I, X, C and M can be repeated 3 times at maximum. It means I can be written as 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, but not 4 times. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now symbol for 1 is I. So it is correct because it is written 1 time. Now how to write 2? Because there is no symbol for 2 in Roman numbers. So we will write I 2 times. 1 and 2. Okay. Now for 3 we will write I 3 times. I. But you can see here for 4 I is written 4 times. So is it correct according to the rule? No. Writing 4 in this way is incorrect. We can only repeat a symbol 3 times as per the rule of repetition. Okay. Now let's see for x. X represents 10 in Roman numbers. So 10 is represented by x. We'll write only one time. To represent 20, we will write x 2 times. 10 plus 10, 20. Now to represent 30, we will write x 3 times. That is 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals to x plus x plus x. But to represent 40, the letter x is written 4 times. Is it correct? No, it is incorrect because a letter cannot be repeated more than 3 times. Okay. Similarly, for letter C, 100 is represented by C, 200 is represented by 2 times C, 300 is represented by 3 times C, but 400 is represented by 4 times C, which is incorrect. So, the symbols I, X, C and M are repeated only 3 times at maximum. Okay. Under the second rule of repetition, the symbols V, L and D are never repeated. That is, the letters for 5, 50 and 500 can't be repeated. Children, it means that letter V cannot be written 2 times or 3 times. L cannot be written 2 times or 3 times. And also D cannot be written 2 times and 3 times. Here 10 is represented by X, but if we represent 10 by writing 2 times V, it will be wrong because the rule does not allow to repeat letter V. Another rule of repetition says, when a symbol is repeated, that is, if we repeat I, X, C and M, its value is added as many times as it occurs. It means if I repeat X 3 times, okay, what is the value of X? 10. If I repeating 10 3 times, so what will be the answer? 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals to 30. So 3 times X will represent 30. X plus X plus X. Here you can see in the table the 2 is represented by 1 plus 1 equals to I. Similarly, 20 is represented by 2 times X because 1 time X is 10. So 10 plus 10 gives you 20. Similarly, 100 plus 100 plus 100 equals to 300. Therefore, for each 100, we will write the symbol C. So 3 times C means 300. Children, now let's move on to the next rule, that is rule of addition. According to this rule, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the right of a symbol of higher value, we add the smaller value to the higher value. What does it mean? It means two symbols are written, right? Say for example, V and I. Then you know I has a smaller value because I represents 1 and V represents 5. So if I is written in right side of V, then what will happen? We will add the values. Okay, let's see. VI. Okay, now here you can see I is to the right of V. Therefore, the value of I will be added to value of V. That is 5 plus 1 equals to 6. Similarly, XI, we will add 10 plus 1 equals to 11. LV, 50 plus 5 equals to 55. LXV, now here L is having the biggest value, that is 50. X is 10 and V is 5. So we will add them all and we'll obtain the answer 65. Okay, so remember, whenever a smaller value is written to the right hand side, it is added to the higher value. Let's take one more example. Say for example, I write X, I. So what will happen? X is having the value of 10 and I is 3 times, that is 1 plus 1 plus 1. Hence, your answer will be 13. Clear? Next is rule of subtraction. According to it, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the left of a symbol of higher value, we subtract the smaller value to the higher value. It means, children, if the Roman number having the smaller value is written left to the Roman number which is having a higher value, then what we will do? We will subtract. Let's see the example. I, V. Now here I is smaller than V as per the value because I is having the value of 1 and V is having the value of 5. So what we will do? We will subtract. 5 minus 1 equals to 4. Next, Ix. Ix equals to 10 minus 1 equals to 9. Why we are subtracting? Because here I is written left to X. Therefore, we will subtract the value of I from X. Now, XL. Here, X is smaller than L. Therefore, 10 will be subtracted from 50 and the value of XL is 40. XC. X is smaller than C. Hence, 100 minus 10 will be equal to 90. Children, remember one thing. When smaller value is written to the right hand side, we will add, and when smaller value is written to the left, we will subtract. Children, another rule of subtraction says symbols like I, X and C are used to subtract. Okay, that means only these three symbols can be subtracted. And for this, there are just 6 combinations. Let's see them. IV. 5 minus 1 equals to 4. What does it mean? It means I can be subtracted only from V and I can be subtracted only from X. We cannot subtract I from L or D or M. Okay. Similarly, here comes X. You can see XL, XC. It means we have to remember that X can be subtracted from L and C only. And next comes C. C can be subtracted only from D and M. Okay. So this is very important rule which you have to remember, that the letter I will be subtracted only from V and X. X will be subtracted only from L and C, and C will be subtracted only from D and M. Okay. Now children, let's try out some numbers to check our understanding. Let's write 23 in Roman number. For this, we will first distribute it as 10 plus 10 plus 3. But we know that there is no symbol for 3. So we will further distribute it as 10 plus 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. We will write this combination because we have limited symbols in Roman numbers. Okay, we have symbol for 10 and we have symbol for 1. Therefore, the Roman form will be x plus x plus I plus I plus I. Hence, the Roman number for 23 is XX I. Let's take another number, that is 58. Now 58 can be distributed as 50 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now what is the symbol for 50? L. For 5, V, and for 1 is I. Hence the Roman number for 58 will be LVIII. Okay. Let's try out some bigger numbers. If we need to write 149 in Roman number, we will first distribute it as 100 plus 40 plus 9. But we don't have any symbol for 40 and 9. So we will distribute these numbers further. 40 as 50 minus 10 and 9 as 10 minus 1. So children, the Roman number for 149 will be CXIX. LIX. How? In place of 100, we will write C. In place of 50 minus 10, that is 40, we will write XL. And in place of 9, that is 10 minus 1, we will write IX. Now, can you tell me why we have written XL, not LX? Because whenever we write a smaller Roman number on the left hand side, we will subtract. Therefore, to write 40, we need to subtract 10 from 50. Hence, we'll write the symbol as XL. Similarly, for 9, we have to write IX, that is 10 minus 1. Hence, the Roman number for 149 is CXLIX. Let's make a note of some basic symbols of Roman numerals. Here comes your chart. 1 is represented by I, 2 is represented by II, 3 is represented by III, 4 is represented by IV. Because we cannot write I 4 times, so we have to subtract 1 from 5. So we write I on the left hand side of V. Okay, now 5 has its own symbol V. To represent 6, we add 1 to 5. Therefore, VI represents 6. To write 7, we use VII, which shows 5 plus 1 plus 1. To write 8, we use VIII, that is 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals to 8. Now, to show 9, we subtract 1 from 10 and hence I is written on the left hand side of X, which shows subtraction as per the rule. 10 has its own symbol, that is X. To write 20, we write XX, that is 10 plus 10 equals to 20. Similarly, for writing 30, XXX is used, that is 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals to 30. To represent 40, we subtract 10 from 50. That is XL, means X is written on the left hand side of the L, which represents subtraction. Now 50 is represented by L, 60, 50 plus 10, that is LX. Now X is written here on the right hand side, which shows LX, that is 50 plus 10 equals to 60. Now for writing 70, we write LXX, that is 50 plus 10 plus 10. To show 80, we write LXXX, that is 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals to 80. To write 90, we subtract 10 from 100, which equals to 90. So we write XC. 100 has its own symbol as C, 500 has its own symbol D in Roman number, and 1000 is represented by M. So children, using this chart, you will be able to write Roman numbers very easily. So children, we have covered all the topics of chapter 1, place value. That is, our chapter is completed. So it's action time. Watch the video carefully, attempt the worksheet and submit to me on time. But remember, don't forget to put date, day, chapter name, topic name and worksheet number. And do neat and clean work as you always did. Okay, I hope you have fun with me in this video and rest of the topics. So keep watching and keep practicing. And yes, of course, thank you for watching.